Okay?
Yeah.
Right. Would you have a sister in spirit?
No.
So she's at home, is she?
Yeah.
Okay, because I've got 3 sisters.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you understand a lady then that would have spent a lot of time cooking? You know, and I'm talking about Christmas time, you'd probably be planning it 2 months ahead. I feel I'm getting all the ingredients in, and I'm in that kitchen, nobody's allowed in there because there'd be so much cursing going on and stuff like that. But what this lady produced from that kitchen was amazing. That's the feeling I'm getting with that. Do you understand? I also feel she could be a mother feeling here, but I feel this lady had a condition that she suffered with for a long time. It wasn't something that was quick and took her, but I do feel she lived with it. And you know, she just got on with it. You know, she wasn't a whittler, and she certainly wasn't one of these that wanted to waste the doctor's time. Like a lot of people go for the slightest thing these days, don't they? But this woman, she'd have to be literally dropping dead on her feet before you could get... She wouldn't want to put on the doctor.
No, that's right.
You understand? Yeah. And I do feel one of you has got that sort of mentality as well. Yeah. You understand? That you really got to be... I mean, I can remember as a kid, about 5 times my father ever took me to the doctors. Now we go for the slightest sore throat, you know, it's wrong. Because there's nothing they can do. But I have this feeling that she's trying to say, one of you is struggling, and she's trying to say, just get on with it. Just get on with it. We all get our aches and pains, love. You understand? And I'm talking about knee problems. Yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
That you get... don't go into these... I'm not telling you what to do, but don't worry. You understand?
Yes, yes.
As long as you... She says, as long as you can get around, she says, you're fine, she says.
Yeah.
Now, she's also talking about piano lessons. She wanted somebody to play the piano, be musical. Yeah. And you did try with your utmost, but she said you just didn't have it, did you?
No.
You weren't, but you had a go, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because she's saying to me, do you remember we went and got this piano, and we pushed it home, and then sat you down at it and said, right, you're going to learn to play that piano.
Yeah,
and I don't think it was ever played again after, you know, maybe somebody would have picked it up now and again and tinkled a few ivories, but generally it wasn't ever really played properly.
No, that's right.
And you know, she says to me she would have loved to have had a professional pianist come in. I think the teacher could play it, or somebody, but she would have loved just to hear somebody play it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And instead all she ever heard was something like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or something like that. You understand?
Yes.
Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques. She's laughing away. She's got a gentleman with her that she seems to be slapping on the head. So I do feel he may be a little bit shorter than her. That's quite unusual because he's the man. Yeah. But I know he hasn't got a lot of hair on his head. But he's a man that again talks with his eyes rather more than his mouth. He's the strong, silent type that she's getting with. Also, she's talking about either Jim or David. Those 2 names coming in, and I do feel I want to be reunited from losing somebody quite young. This mother, when she went to spirit, she was reunited with somebody that passed quite young. Yeah. You understand? She wants to acknowledge that. Also, I know that you get problems with your balance or hearing or something, because I'm just suddenly feeling this noise in my ear. Okay? If you don't, then she must have done. Because
yeah, she did. Yeah.
She must have had like tinnitus, or because I can hear this sort of ringing in my ear or something. Yeah. Okay?
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing a for sale sign. I know there's talk about selling a house, or something's trying to sell a house here. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if you are trying to sell or thinking about it, but if you are, this is the time to sell. Okay? Because there's never been a demand as there is today for property. That doesn't make sense to you?
No.
Not you? I'm seeing a for sale sign, can't change it. It's now time to sell. So there may be thoughts of somebody selling up around you. I'm also taking... Which one of you used to live in London?
We both
I
did.
did.
Because I'm seeing that... I feel like I'm sitting on the tubes. You know, going underground, you know, very sociable place, isn't it? Yeah? But I'm seeing you on the tubes and maybe you're meeting up halfway and going to your favourite coffee or maybe by the Thames or somewhere. I'm just feeling the West End, show business, that sort of thing. Yeah. And I do feel you must have known somebody that was in show business, because I feel like I'm at a show or musical or something, and maybe I've got in through the back door or something, I don't know. But something about you has got a bit of a sort of connection to celebrity.
Possibly, yeah.
No, you are or you haven't?
Yeah.
You have? Okay. Good. Because I feel that, I'm not saying they're past or anything, but I just have this feeling of you like that side of things. Yes. You understand?
Yes.
And I'm in Covent Garden now. I'm in the Opera House. Okay, I'm sure you're not opera singer, but it's a fantastic building, isn't it? And I feel like I'm in there. It's all like reddy orange, isn't it? And everything looks so amazing. And I'm in this, and I'm seeing musicals like Les Miserables and that sort of thing. So it's all this musical connection that's coming in here, whoever this is, with you. Now, also, you've had to, with certain connection to London, I feel you've had to step back. You've had to sort of give a bit of a wide berth around something, okay? But it also feels political as well. So whether were you involved in like a women's institute or some sort of society or something where that you were really involved and then you had to step back?
No.
Do you want to be? They do look very devious, don't they? They look like it, but I think they're hip women. There's something about you guys, as I'm looking at you with intrigue. Perhaps you're authors or something. Something about you. Okay? Not that you're going to tell me, are you? No, I thought not. Holds their cards very close to their sleeve, don't they? Well, I'm the medium. I'm supposed to be telling you, aren't I? Which one of you likes John Edwards, keeps watching John Edwards?
Who's John?
He's a medium. Somebody's got a love of mediums or a certain medium. Like maybe Gordon Smith or whatever his name is, the Scottish barber, you know. Is that a yes or no, or is that one of them nod things again?
No, sorry, just trying to work it out.
Okay. Were you in like I can't get away from this. I'm either in an operatic society or a drama society, and I feel like I'm doing knees up. I don't know. I'm just seeing that. So somebody around you, maybe in the past, loved that sort of thing. I can't change it because I'm seeing Second World War, and I'm seeing all this memorabilia and all these old songs coming through to me. So,
yes, possibly, yes.
You understand that now? Somebody loved that sort of thing, or may have taken part in Knees Up Mother Brown, singing songs around the old piano and that thing. And she said, she must have been in London as well, because she showed me again the River Thames, and she said, you'll be amazed how many things end up in the bottom of that place. You understand? And she would joke about this, like, in you go, that sort of feeling. She also, whoever this lady is, she's also shown me very powerful alcohol. So I've got a feeling of somebody who used to like a little tipple might have made their own alcohol. That's coming in as well.
No.
How do you know? You don't know what she got up to?
No.
Who's Joan?
Oh, that was one of her close friends, wasn't it?
Yeah, Joan.
Yeah.
She said, oh, she didn't half go on, she says. Okay. Couldn't get a word in edgeways.
Okay.
Can you give... You weren't named after days, were you? So I just heard Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
No.
Can you try and figure out what Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday means? Did you have chores at certain days you had to do something on a certain day? Something Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Think about it,
yeah. No, sure.
Thank you for thinking about it. Sarcastic.
Can't think at the moment.
Yeah. It's a shame, isn't it? So is Beryl connecting to you? Right, I must have pulled away. Can anybody take Beryl? Just have Beryl very quickly in my head. Alright, I'm still with you. Then the B sound. Is it Mum you want to hear from?
Yes.
Yeah? Now I'm getting royalty. I'm getting the feeling of like clothes or making clothes, or who does that anymore, you know? I'm just seeing beautiful silk lining inside a coat or something. Somebody was really good with the needle and the thread. Do you want to come up and join me and see if you can link in with me on here? Because I know I've got these ladies' mum here, but I'm getting a very strong feeling to London. Just see if you can pull into that energy.
When I was sitting with Vince and he's talking away, I just felt that I wouldn't be able to use my hands anyway, because I just felt they were very, very painful and sore. So I feel like I'm more of an arthritis and stuff like that I've got connection with yourselves. So somebody who had a really bad arthritis, very painful all over the body, and I just feel like it crippled the person.
No.
That's the image that I've got.
Sorry.
Who's the RAF link? Now I can see a captain or somebody looking very smart in grey uniform standing right behind you, and I know it's RAF. Who is he to you?
Can't take that at all.
In behind there's a gentleman very smart in RAF uniform, peak cap, looking very dapper, and I do feel I don't want to say Second World War, I feel a lot more modern sort of era. Goodness me. It's as clear as day. He's almost sitting on your lap. Not yours, the lady behind. Now, if I remember rightly, thank you for working with me. I hope I tried my best.
Yeah.
I do remember that you two are together, aren't you? No, the two in front.
Us two?
No.
Yeah.
No,
You're not together?
No, we've come with these, but Alison used to be, yeah. Yeah, we're all together tonight, yeah.
Would you understand an energy, I don't know if it's a male or female, that was quite a heavy smoker? I feel very...
Alison? No?
Sorry?
Yeah.
That's past.
Yeah.
Very heavy smoker. But I don't know yet if it's a male or female energy here. I can just see one cigarette after the other. So I know they had problems with their chest. And a lot of coughing coming here. Okay? Would you also have a very, like a piece of expensive jewellery, like a charm bracelet or something that belongs to somebody, very heavy on my wrist here?
No.
We would though.
You would? Oh, now you're starting.
That's it.
Alright. Is that your mum's?
Yeah.
Heavy charm bracelet. It would literally pull your arm,
Yeah.
and it had a bit of value.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Right, sorry, I'm still with
Sorry,
you.
but-
I have an RAF man standing next to you, so I don't know where he links,
No.
but he's there. So I'm seeing this really lovely, you know, it was like every year somebody bought them a charm to put on, that sort of feeling. Have one of you got this charm bracelet?
Yeah.
Do you share it? Or
We share it.
yeah, lovely. I've just got this feeling, you know what mums say things like, oh, this will be yours one day. That sort of feeling, this will be
Oh,
yours
yes.
one day.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
You understand? That's probably why she had arthritis in the elbow, because she couldn't pick it up. But she said I very rarely wore it,
No, that's
because
right.
it was almost just like, had its own case or something, and it sits in there.
Yeah.
Okay? And I do feel possibly you will pass this on. It just feels like it's not going to be sold.
No, it won't be.
Yeah. Somebody has a love of shoes or stilettos or...
Yeah.
She did?
Yeah.
Because she showed me these lovely white or high heel shoes, you know. And I know I do feel, not saying she wasn't a looker, but she was quite a looker, this lady, wasn't she? She turned a few men's heads, didn't she?
Yeah.
And she knew it. And why not, she says. You understand?
Yeah.
It's harmless, isn't it?
Absolutely.
In them days, she said it was no shades of grey in our day. It was all proper courting. You understand?
Yeah.
You were lucky if you got to touch the knee. So you got to know. You understand? And then you had to get past my mum and dad.
Yeah.
We had rules and regulations. It wouldn't do any harm for the young ones today to follow these rules and regulations. And then they might find something that's right for them instead of something happens within 24 hours. And she said, she didn't get it all right all the time, she says,
No.
but she got it right in the end.
Yeah.
Okay? Now this lady's going on about food again, because she's going on about steak and kidney pudding or steak and kidney pie, and she'd love just to taste traditional food again, traditional cooking.
Yeah.
And we didn't have fancy washing up machines. We had, you know, the old, whatever you call it, mangle, and, you know, it was all done by hand in them days, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He said, my hands were worn to bits, he says. She's on about, somebody used to have chill planes and they used to get painful when they had their feet in front of the fire.
Yeah.
We're all getting, and putting this yellow ointment on your chill planes, you smelt the house out.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We always had a remedy for something, didn't we?
Yeah.
And if we didn't have a remedy, we had somebody around, the neighbour or somebody come round that did have a remedy.
Yeah.
We all sorted out our own conditions, she says.
Yeah.
We didn't need no doctor to tell us how. She said if it worked, it worked. If it didn't, it didn't.
Yeah.